Good morning. I think we're live. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Is this happening? It's so weird. I've never gone live before on YouTube. Let's see. Yes, we are live. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my goodness. All right, my voice is really high because I'm excited. I can't believe I made it. I'm a little late. I apologize. I didn't realize that I'd be that late. But yeah, we're here live and I can't wait to talk with you. I'm just waiting for a few of you to join in and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on. I'm a little late. I apologize. Oh, I didn't realize that I'd be that late. I'm hearing my voice. Yeah, we're here live and I can't wait to talk with you. I'm just waiting for a few of you to join in and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on. I'll lower that so I can hear myself. Not hear myself. I didn't realize that I'd be that late. Hearing my voice is exciting. Yeah, we're here live and I can't wait to talk with you. I'm just waiting for a few of you to join in and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on. I'll lower that. Okay, so YouTube did not tell me that I had to turn off my audio on my phone. So I turned it off on my laptop, which is right here so I can see your comments. But it did not tell me to turn it off on my phone. So I just want to make sure you're not hearing an echo. Good morning, Tarash. I'm so excited to see you. This is my first live. Are you hearing an echo? Because if you are, I need to figure that out. I was hearing an echo for just like a hot minute. But yeah, we're just sitting here. It is a snowy morning in upstate New York. That was the first thing I was going to talk about. So it's been rather nice here in upstate New York. We've been pretty lucky. We haven't had any major snow, knock on wood, just yet. Okay, good. But today we're getting a little flurry. It's actually really pretty. It's not like this heavy snow or anything. So it's just a really pretty, just kind of like a fluttery snow out there. It's actually a perfect morning. This is the first time I'm doing a live. So I'm very excited to kind of like get a chance to talk to you one-on-one. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the question box because I'm willing to answer questions. Just want to talk a little bit about what I'm wearing because obviously this is a fun beauty on a budget channel. I got this hat at a thrift store and it's hand knitted. And the way I know it's hand knitted is because now I'm learning how to knit. So yeah, this is a hand knitted little beanie cap. It looks like it might have been made for a child, but like it fits my head. But I think it looks really cute. It's got like some cable knitting and it's got some ribbing. Look at me knowing all the technical terms now because I'm on my second lesson. I just took my second lesson in knitting this past weekend, yesterday. And now I'm working on a hat. So what she told me I have to do is I have to knit and purl for 5 inches. And that's what my assignment is over the next week. Well, I was going to town last night after doing some crafting and having some fun with my daughter. And I messed up somewhere and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm dreading going back to it, but it is really cute. It's just, I have a hard time figuring out how to fix something when I mess it up. So yeah. Oh, good morning, good morning. Haley. Oh, thank you so much. You look forward to my videos every Sunday. Oh, I know this final season is rough. That's kind of why I'm doing a live event today instead of producing a video. So good morning to you everybody. I'm Jody and welcome to my channel. We're here having a good time today. We're just gonna have some fun. I'm going to do a little bit of crafting with you, answering your questions, and we're drinking coffee. So excuse my little sniffles, but yes, it's that season. I'm just drinking black coffee with a little bit of collagen in it because we got to keep ourselves looking young. I'd love to know what you're drinking. This mug right here is so cute. I got it when I was in Virginia to drop my son off for college. Look at the little handle. And it's a handmade piece of pottery. It's signed on the bottom. It's got this like weird, look at that. It's like a handle that's just like a little cup. It does keep the coffee warm. I've yet to take a sip of it. It does keep the coffee warm. And I got it kind of as a memory, you know, of the time, spending time with my son and dropping him off for college. So I got that. This hat, like I said, I thrifted it, hand knitted little beanie cap. I really like it. I think it's so cute. And this is actually the first time I'm wearing it because, to be honest with you, lately I've been like really hot blooded. So I actually have a fan on me, so I could like look a little wintry, but still be cool. And then this sweatshirt right here, it's a little Christmas sweatshirt. Yeah, it's so cute. And I think I got this at a yard sale. I mean, I'm sure I didn't pay any more than a couple of cents for it. Good morning, good morning. Oh, the directress. Yes, I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, welcome. So what we're gonna do today is, wait, Cape Africa, Yolanda? I'm going to be distracted. I apologize because all of these comments are amazing. Good morning. And then I have somebody from Idaho. Oh my God, it's cold there for sure. Strong hot coffee. Hey sis is drinking strong hot coffee from Southeast Idaho. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, this is exciting. So yes, we're going to be drinking coffee. And so this was supposed to be a video. Let me just tell you kind of the backstory. This was supposed to be a video, but I'll be honest with you. Oh man, lately I've been on the struggle bus of content creation, and I've been really kind of avoiding things. So yesterday I sat down with my daughter and I thought these would be so easy to do. And I said, hey Anissa, let's make some gnomes. She's like really kind of loves the gnomes. I bought her one from Joanne and it was on sale. So it was like 20-ish bucks. But when I looked at it, I was like, oh, these are cute. And then I went over to Target and they had some in their like $1 to $5 section. I think it's like a $1 to $10 section now. And there were little baby gnomes in there. And I was like, we can make this. All it is a butt, a hat, a button nose, and a beard. So I was like, we could do this. So I went out and I went to the dollar store. Well, first of all, I have been creating some butts. So this is a bottom. This is one of the bottoms that we're going to work on today. This will probably be the bottom I'm going to work on today. I crocheted this. So basically I just did a crochet circle. These are 2 pieces of yarn held together. I crocheted a circle and then I crocheted up the circle. So I made a little bottom and then I went to the dollar store. And the dollar store really has a lot of things. By the way, the dollar store is no longer a dollar store. It's $1.25. Did you notice that? They've raised their prices. Anyways, I got some bells. I got some little wooden button noses. I got some pom-poms, just in case we wanted to do pom-poms on top of the hats. I also needed to find something to weigh the bottom of the gnome down. So I got some of these little decorative, I don't even know what they're called. What are these things called? Glass gems. They were in the dollar store. So I'm gonna put those in the bottom of the gnome to keep it held up. I went to, this was probably the most expensive thing. I went to Joann's and I got a little bit of beard. And then I went around my house. I mean, listen, you know your girl thrifts a lot. So I just went around the house and I got a bunch of fabric of, clothing that I didn't think I could sell or that I didn't want to wear, or the girls used to wear it and then they didn't anymore. So this was a shirt. Actually, here's the other part of the shirt. Now it's a little half shirt. They probably would wear it now. Yeah. So shirt, a dress. I also have a bag of ties. And then I just started gluing. And I thought what we would do is we would do our first one just for like off camera. We would start it and we would just get the gist of how to do it so then we could sound like experts. The first one took us probably 2 hours. But let me tell you, they came out pretty cute. Let me pull all my little gnomes forward. We ended up getting on a roll. Move the stuff out of the way so you can see them. These are so cute. I really made these gnomes, Charmaine. Can you believe it? Not just me, but my daughter Anissa as well. This one was my first one. He's a little funky. He has a hard time sitting up. But we love him just the same. Okay, so let me get a sip of this coffee. Your girl's moving on no coffee right now, so I'm a little, huh. This was my daughter Anissa's first attempt. He's got a big butt. Listen, we still love him. He's a little chunky. She kept putting on fuzz so she could make him have a little fuzzy little ringer. You can't even see the ringer, but it's covered. It's actually kind of cute, right? And then this was my first attempt. I actually tried to use like fabric on the bottom, which I got better at understanding what the fabric can do, but his head is a little thick. But he's kind of cute, right? Okay, and then we started getting a little bit more confident. My daughter was busy. We were watching Wednesday. So my daughter was really engrossed in Wednesday. So she only did 2. But look at her second one. This one is so cute. Didn't she do such a great job? I crocheted the bottom. And then she did a little cute little V for his little beard and his little nose. This is a sweater. They could make great holiday gifts, Tarasha. Look at that. And then he's got a cute little ringer on the top. I can't hear his ringer. I wonder why. I wonder if it's glued to the bottom. But he's got a ringer and he's got a little pom-pom. So cute. I thought this one's probably one of my favorites. And then this was my second attempt. So I have a whole bag of ties. And I thought the ties could make a cute little hat. Well, this guy's hat's a little different. Look at it. You know, I learned from this one, but I did like the little scarf, and I still think it's really cute. It's stinking cute, right? And then I feel like out of the ones I made, this one might be my favorite. Although his beard's a little crooked, I didn't notice that. And here's his bottom. I crocheted the bottom, little hat. And then this was the final one I made last night. This is a shirt, crocheted bottom. I tend to like the crocheted bottoms because they just have a little bit more form. And look at that one. He's like a little drunk gnome. So yeah, this is what we did last night. But what we were gonna do is we were gonna make a video. Well, we got on a roll and we totally forgot to do like the time lapse of us doing any of them. So we kind of failed on making a video. And I was like, well, I guess I should just go live and show people my process and chat with people. I think it might be a little bit more interesting too. Sit up, buddy. Oh, he's terrible. Look at him. He's a little drunk guy. There we go. We'll put him behind. He can lean on his friend. So, let's see. Okay. All right. So, yes, that's what I think we're going to do. That's right. Thank you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I totally appreciate it. You always look out for me. I appreciate you. And let me see if I can find anything else. What else is going on in the world? Yeah, I made those notes. I can't believe it. All right, I'm looking this. Yes, I think it would be great gifts for like teachers, coworkers. I even told my daughter Anissa, I was like, you want to give these to your teachers? And she's like, well, I don't think she wants to show her teachers that she really is a gifted artist. She's taking an art class. So my son's an artist, and in our family we have several like very good artists. My grandfather was a artist, and he liked to do a lot of macrame rugs, and he did a lot of needlepoint, and not needlepoint, what's the other thing? Embroidery. He had these huge embroidery displays that he did. I have these huge macrame rug pictures that he's done, and he's really, he was a really gifted man. Well, I passed it on to my mom, and my mom is a really gifted artist too. My mom, I don't have any of her paintings in here, but if you look at the video where I showed you, was it last week? Last week I was sitting on the couch, and I was talking about the forgotten bag of thrifted items. The seascape that was sitting right under the arched lamp. I'll put a link down below if I can after this live. Um, or if somebody wants to pull that video link and put it in the chat, that'd be great. The seascape that is underneath the arched lamp that's right behind me, my mom did that. My mom's a really gifted artist. She loves to paint. So then my son got the bug too. And my son is a really gifted artist as well. And he's actually going to art school. Like, he's just really gifted. He's getting ready to go to Italy next semester for a study abroad. I mean, he's a really good artist. Well, Anisa, she acts like she's not good. She just hides her skills. She's taking an art class this year, and I was like, Anisa, that looks like our family. She did a scene of her on her dad's shoulders, putting the star on the Christmas tree, and me sitting on the couch watching. It looks like us. I don't know where she gets it. I don't have that in me. I wish I did. I feel like I have the joy of crafting, the joy of art, but I'm not really that good at it. So, or maybe I am, but not to the level of them, because, I don't stick to it. I don't have a reason to stick to it. I enjoy trying everything. That's why I'm learning to knit. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I do YouTube, because I get a chance to do fun things. So yeah, Charmaine, okay, you said that you can't get past both the basics of knit and crochet. I'll have to be honest with you. They told me, that my instructor told me, that those 2 stitches are the basis for everything in, so like knit and purl. If you learn how the basics of knit and purl, if you know those 2, that's like the basics of everything. I can't say I'm great with crochet. I can't say I'm great with knitting, but I enjoy it. Crafting and doing things for yourself or your family, you don't necessarily have to be hugely, great at it. You just have to enjoy it and share your love. And I think that's what people really enjoy. And that's what I do. So, all right, let's get started. Ah, that coffee tastes so good. I really wanted my husband to go get me some nut butter. I wish I would have told him that. I wonder if he's watching. Okay, so we're gonna make a gnome. Should I use one as an example and just have him like sitting here? Okay, this is what we're gonna make today. Probably gonna do a different beard, but. So this is our little bottom. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to put a little bit of weight on the bottom of this. So if you all have any questions for me, I'd love to answer any questions that you might have. Don't feel, shy to ask me any questions. I have my little laptop right here so I can watch and see your questions. A lot of people want to ask me about, either thrifting or crafting or what I do for a living. Yeah, go ahead, ask me some questions. All right, so I'm putting this is gonna be a gift. Shh. This one, if it's good, is gonna be a gift for one of my coworkers. Fingers crossed. So I think I'm gonna just like go a little extra and do a really good bottom on this. So I put quite a few of these little things. I'm gonna spread them out in the bottom. Oh, my stuffing's way over there. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my stuffing. And you're gonna notice I'm wearing sweatpants. Okay. All right. So this is polyfill, and it's really great for like making pillows or like stuffies or anything like that. So initially what I learned about this is I was just stuffing it in here in big chunks, and actually it wasn't working as well. So what I noticed is if you like kind of like mush it up a little bit, like spread it out and not let it be so chunky, it actually looks better. So kind of like stuff that. I'm gonna try to make him a little plump. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? I'm interested to know. I'm sure in Jamaica it's gorgeous. Let's see. I'm gonna make his butt. She made his butt a little plump. I think I'll make mine a little bit more plump. So last night after we did all of this, we had fun. I went home, I went up in bed, and I had this polyfill stuff all stuck in my pants. I was like, ah, it's so itchy. feel like that's a little too much. So I'm just trying to stuff it down in there. I crocheted this tight enough, it's like, so there's like no like holes, you really can't see through it. But look, like he's gonna land on his bottom, he's not gonna roll over. That's one of the things that I learned on my different iterations of creating the gnome. This is the one my daughter did. So if you're just joining me, this is one my daughter did. The ones behind me, the little buddies right here, I did some of those. And I did most of them. Anissa was too busy. So the reason why Anissa was too busy is because we started watching Wednesday. Are any of you watching Wednesday on Netflix? It is actually really good. I was kind of surprised. So yeah, we started watching that. She was getting really into it. I think she finished it last night. All right, so let's figure out, we're gonna do his beard next, but I wanna figure out what kind of nose I wanna use. I was thinking maybe I could use like a little, have like a little rosy pinky nose. That's kind of cute. Or we can go with a little, I don't like that one. I feel like he's too big to have a wooden nose, right? Like you can barely see that. We're gonna go with a pink nose. So he's gonna have a little pink nose. All right, let's make we're gonna make the beard. So the beard, I went and I got this from Joann. There were two different kinds. I really wanted to have some that had like, you know, I wanted to have several different types to pick from. They didn't have them. Well, they did, but it was too expensive. So this one was $19.99 a yard. The other one that I liked better, of course, was $50 a yard. So yeah, we went with this one. I got 1/4 of a yard, and look, we haven't even used half of it. So I got 1/4 of a yard, and I also used a 40% off coupon. Remember, when you go to Joann, always use a coupon. Always, always, always have a coupon. If you don't have their app, a lot of people don't want to download the app, wherever, you know, store that they frequent. There's always deals. So if you go to Michael's or Joann or Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby doesn't have coupons, by the way, but they do have their their flyer on their app. I feel like their app is really useless. I shouldn't have even told you about it. Their app really is useless. You can look up the ad. They should give you coupons. Hobby Lobby, come on. But usually, you know, your normal craft stores, they'll have coupons. Don't buy anything full price. Everything's always marked up. In fact, when I went to a specialty shop yesterday where I'm taking my knitting class, and I needed to buy different needles because I bought some that were different compared to the yarn I was going to use. I thought it was going to be like $15 because like $15, $20 at Joann. They were $7. Well, you know what? The needles that I bought at Joann just an hour earlier were $7 with a coupon. So they charge you. They mark it up. Don't buy anything full price. All right, Charmaine. Yes. So for this one, I did crochet the bottom. This one I felt like came out the best, the bottom, because of the yarn I used. I feel like I used like a chunkier yarn, and it really came out nice and solid. So yes, I crocheted the bottom of this. I just did a circle. And then once you get the base as wide as you want it, when you want to work up from the circle, instead of going all the way through your row, you go through only one of the two loops on the top of the row, and you go through that for the whole row around, and then it makes it so it goes up sideways. I don't know the technical terms. Hi, Pickles. My little buddy Pickles, look at him, he's so sweet. He's such a sweet little kitty cat, yes. Move my cup so you guys can see him. He's such a little buddy. So yes, this is something I crocheted, and then this is a sweater. The hat is a sweater. So we just chopped up an old sweater. So cute, right? Don't buy anything full price is my motto too. Hey sis, cheers to that. All right, so let's see, do we have this on? We do. All right, so I'm gonna cut out the beard. Trying to see where I can grab. Okay, where's my scissors? Oh. I had the best scissors. Okay, here we go. We have like a whole jar full of scissors and only one really cuts well. So I'm just gonna pick out, I think I'm gonna make him a nice chunky beard. So I just kind of do like a little half moon and leave the bottom alone because I want that little rough part. When you're cutting this, let me tell you, there's no getting around it. It's going to fray, the hairs are gonna fray, but it's okay. Glue sticks are your friend. So the first thing I did is I just kind of like go around and I just do it to what I think I want it. Like that. This side is a little wonky, so we're going to straighten that out. We're giving our gnome a little cut. I feel that's a little too long, so I'm going to make it a little shorter. I do have a visitor. This is Mr. Pickles. Huh? Say, I'm Mr. Pickles. Mr. Pickles is a very good friend. He's a Maine Coon. A lot of people don't know about Maine Coons. Maine Coons are meant to be big, so he's 20 pounds. Yeah. His brother, who unfortunately passed away, was my cat. He was Orange Cat, best cat ever. But Pickles is making up for it. Pickles has really become a good friend. How does that look for? Like, are we crooked? We are crooked. Look at our little beard. We don't want our beard to be crooked. I already have a crooked beard one, and I don't like it as much. I wish I could fix it, but once it's on, it's on. Okay, does that look better? Now this side. Okay, fold it in half to make it even. Follow my own rules. Fold it in half, and then you can make it even. Cut both at the same time. I feel like, yeah, look at that. That's good. That's good, right? I still feel like this side is a little off. This is like with a haircut. You start cutting, and then you cut, and you cut, and you cut, and all of a sudden you're like, ah, I cut too much. All right, there we go. That's gonna be his beard. So it's fraying, and I have to be careful, see? Like it just, wherever you cut, it's just gonna fray. All right, let's move this over here. Out of the way. Now we are going to glue this baby down. I think it looks a little off because part of his beard is longer on this side, the bottom part. Maybe I should trim that up. Oh, don't get in my coffee. Okay. There we go. So what do you have going on in your life today? Are you doing anything special? Have you finished your Christmas shopping? Oh. Don't even get me started on that. I haven't even started Christmas shopping. I'm not in the holiday spirit this year. I don't know why. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue going around the dome portion. So I have a very shaky hand. You'll enjoy this. It's hilarious. Okay, so we're doing the glue gun. All right, now let's get that on there. You gotta move fast, obviously, you know, with glue guns, you gotta move fast because the glue will settle. All right, this is gonna be your belly. Here we go. I just got it on my finger. Ha, cha, cha, cha. Woo, that was hot. Okay. All right, so now I'm just putting it down. He's coming together. You're going to church shortly. I have to get some holiday shopping done today. I'm glad my husband's home because he doesn't mind going out in that mess. I do not like going to the stores. Last year I went crazy, bought everything online, loved it. I don't know what's going on with me this year. I just haven't had, you know, the holiday cheer that I'm used to. You know what? College is expensive. I think that's what it is. I'm really thinking about the expenses of college, and I have 2 kids in college right now, and all I can think of is stop spending money, turn the AC down, or turn the heat down, do this, do that, turn off the lights. I'm always thinking about saving money, so spending money right now is like, for me, maybe that's why I haven't been thrifting as much too. Okay, so there's this beard. Now we're going to put his little nose on. And what I did, let's see, I'm gonna try to put his nose on with just some regular, this is like carpentry. It's like a little bit stronger thread. I had been using some yarn, but I think I could get away with using this if I can get the needle threaded. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for this. Lord have mercy. So, because we're gonna thread this and then we're gonna put our little nose on. Yeah. Excuse the sniffles, everybody. It's just that time of year. All right, here we go. This is like, this used to be so easy for me. Aging, man. All right, get in there. Nope. I literally can't see what I'm doing. Using the big crochet needle is so much easier. Yep. Look at that, I'm giving up just like that. I have no patience. I have no patience for my eyes. So basically I'm going to use a piece of cotton yarn. I'm going to get out my yarn needle and scissors. Yeah, I need a needle threader, like I need one quick, but I don't have any. I usually just have a child that will do it. Or I'll be like, Anissa, can you come do it for me? She's sleeping. She'll be sleeping for hours. This girl loves her sleep. She's just, you know what, that's one thing I have to say about our family is we love our sleep. Sunday mornings when I get up to do the live chat with you guys, 9 times out of 10, I am still in bed. I'll be drinking a cup of coffee, but I'm still in bed. No word of lie. I'm literally still in bed in my pajamas, and 9 times out of 10, I might even go back to sleep after the live. It just takes me forever to get up. Are you a morning person? I'm not. All right, so we're gonna go through like right about in the middle. So the reason why I was not gonna use this, because I don't wanna like stress anybody out, but because this is a yarn needle, it's meant to go through yarn, not necessarily fabric, so I just kind of like push it through really hard, and it looks a little scary. So there we go, we got that. And then now we're going to put it through the button nose, which the button nose is fine, it's not. Go, so it goes through the button nose. You won't see the string, which is great. Pull it through. You're gonna go back through the button nose. And then, let's get us through. We're gonna place the nose, and then we're gonna try to go back into the fabric. Kind of like in the same place, around the same place where you started. So you can kind of hide that entry point. There we go. Just pull it through. Look. He's got a little pink nose. He's so stinking cute already. I'm in love with him. I love Mr. Gnome. And then you just tie a knot in the back. A needle, threader, and thimble for me for Christmas. Is it stressing you out, Tarasha, watching me deal with this needle? I understand. That's kind of why I wanted to use the other needle, because I didn't want to stress anybody out. But Tarasha is actually like an expert seamstress. She's legit, and I kind of had a feeling I would like stress her out with the way I handle this needle. Don't worry, I'm being safe, I promise. All right, so I made a little knot back there, and I'm gonna cut this off. So I wanted to get your thoughts on things. I know you guys tune in for thrifting a lot. However, like I said, I'm dealing with, trying to find ways to like expand what's going on with this channel and maybe talk more about different interests that I like that don't involve spending money, because thrifting right now is, spending money. So I'm wondering, oh, sorry about that. I'm wondering, would you be interested in more crafting stuff, some of my crochet adventures, or me learning how to knit? I don't know. I'm trying to think about how to expand the channel in a way that's not going to be stressing for me, but also still entertaining for you and something that you'd be interested in watching. So I'd really love your feedback on what other things you'd like to see from me other than spending money. I can go to a thrift store and just look at stuff, but I don't want to do that just week after week after week. I feel like I want to do, more, so I can be more passionate about, what we're doing. I don't want to just give lip service to the fact that, sustainable fashion. I really want to like walk the walk and talk the talk, but also, kind of live my life in a way that's true to what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Sometimes I feel like I ramble, but I really would love your input on that. Let's see, Charmaine. I think there is some type of no-sew glue product. Yes, there is. And really, I could have just glue gunned the nose down, but I don't know. I kind of like it having a little bit of extra. So, all right, next thing, hat. My coffee's getting cold. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna do a hat to match. Hey. I agree. Okay, that's a great idea, Tarasha. Crafting and repurposing things that I already have would make some good content. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Sometimes these videos are a little bit more labor intensive, but I, even could do, like I said, practice it and then come on with you and have a good time. This is a lot of fun. All right, let's see. Where do we want to do? So I like taking advantage of finished seams to make it easier on myself. So I'm looking for a finished seam here that I can pull the hat out of. So I think this would be a big enough piece. So I'm just gonna first of all make a little, I'm gonna chop some of this apart. Oh, the sweater clean out. Yes, I still need to list those items. Oh, thank you so much, because yeah, I really do need to learn how to shop my closet a little bit more. I think they're fun too. What I'm noticing though is like, you die-hard ladies, the ones that tune in every week, which I love you, thank God for that. Thank God for you, really seriously. You ladies like that, but people who like come to my channel less frequently, or I don't know, just maybe come just for the thrifting stuff, that's all they come for. And like this, I'm not sure this live is going to get a lot of views, but I don't care. I'm here for you guys. So, really at the end of the day, I really enjoy spending a lot of time with you. But like my watch hours are down, if I'm being frank, and my the three things that YouTube keeps an eye on is watch hours, click-through rate, and I don't know, one other thing. Everything's down right now because I haven't gone thrifting. But I'm trying to be true to myself in the fact that, really I'm just not, I don't have the money right now. So I'm not going to go and tempt myself with something if I don't have the money. Did I just make this small? I'm trying to think. I got to make sure, what I needed to do is I needed to make sure, we're just like right there. His hat's gonna be tight. Hold on. I gotta make sure that this is around. It's not. It's not. All right. Let's try that one more again. So yeah, I don't know. Like maybe it's just gonna take time for people to, you know, like understand that my channel is more than just thrifting. Outfit of the day, yes. Actually, you know what? I did shoot that like a couple weeks ago. I shot my outfit for the whole week, and then I never posted it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna commit. Oh gosh, look at me committing. I'm gonna commit to posting a short this week. I've never done a short other than just a quick little video here on YouTube, but yeah, I need to do that. Let's see. Trying to get all the way around. Why is this? This is a big dome. I want to use the bottom of this, but my daughter took it all. I'm just gonna have to fold it over. Okay. I'm trying to be efficient by just using the prepared hem, but my daughter used this for a different one, and she took all the prepared hem on the bottom of the dress, which is what I need to make it go around his head. So I'm just gonna have to, fold it over, glue it down, and then it'll be nice and it'll be fine. So let's chop you up. That's true. Would you be interested in the crocheting lessons and stuff like that? My instructor, she's so sweet. She's been so I'm learning how to knit, and my instructor is so talented. I actually know her mom through professional channels, but she's so sweet, and she's nervous. She wants to start a YouTube channel. I keep telling her to do it. Just listen. I was nervous to start a YouTube channel, and y'all, I'm on TV. So it's funny to, now I can give the advice, just do it. But I get it. I totally get the nerves of starting a channel and the stress of it all. You see me, I'm having a hard time with this because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Okay. Maybe I can ask her if she'll let me. The only thing is, like, when I'm recording, it's hard to record and learn. So really, the last class that I had, which was yesterday, the only thing she had me do was, okay, so I'm learning how to knit. She had me, we're starting a hat. So I had to cast on 100. I did like 3 or probably 20, and she was like, you want me to do that for you? And I was like, why am I going slow? She goes, well, I can do it faster. And I thought I was going fast. I guess it was. But whatever. It was hilarious. I was like, sure. And then she was like, and then I got home and I was jazzing along last night, and then I don't know what I did. I messed something up. So now I'm stuck and I gotta figure out how to fix it. I don't know. All right, let's see. How big is your dome? We're gonna open this up. I have been on TV. So somebody, let's see. Diane wants to know how long I've been on TV. I have been on TV for 30 years. That is so weird to say out loud. 30 years, yeah. I started my career, well, my college career. Started college in Miami, Florida. I was having a great time. The reason why I keep itching my head is because the headband is like starting to itch my forehead. So yeah, I started my college career going to school in Miami, Florida, and then I just had too much fun. I was partying and not focusing on my schoolwork. So then my parents asked me if I wanted to move up to Alaska with them. Yeah, they had moved from Miami, Florida to Anchorage, Alaska. So I said, okay. It's not something I wanted to do. I was having way too much fun. I loved I loved Florida. I'm a warm weather person through and through. Um, but I said yes because I wanted to get serious about my life. I was having way too much fun. So I moved up to Alaska. I graduated in 1992. However, I started probably that same year in the business and got an internship at a television station in Anchorage, Alaska. And when the internship was up, I just kept my foot in the door and I was like, you're not getting rid of me. So I think they just gave me a job because I wouldn't go. So I got a job as a weekend reporter at the station. It was a CBS station. CBS? ABC. CBS. CBS station in Anchorage. And then I worked several different jobs in media. I worked as a TV reporter. I worked as a producer for a show called Young Alaskans, where I taught like teenagers how to become on TV talent and do reporting. I also worked in radio. I was a DJ, an oldies DJ at one station, and then I was a shock jock sports anchor for a morning show. And basically they would give me the craziest stories to read, and hockey's really big there. And of course those hockey names were ridiculous. So I ended up doing a lot of yelling at the other hosts because they would be laughing at me. And yeah, so it was fun. And then I became a news director at a radio station, and then I went back into TV. So I worked at the ABC station there in Anchorage, and I went back to my original station in Anchorage. Then I moved to Reno, Nevada, and I worked there. And that was when Y2K happened, so everybody's worried that all the computers were going to go down, and they didn't. We all lived. I'm getting ready to cut a triangle here, and I'm just kind of eyeballing it right now because I don't know exactly how big his hat's going to be. I feel like his hat's going to be really big because he's got a big butt. I don't want his hat to be this big, but I feel like it's going to be. And then I worked at another station in Reno, and that was when there were a lot of wildfires in Reno, Nevada at the time, and it was a fun city to work in. Reno, Nevada is a really fun city to work in. So we've cut a triangle. Let's make sure it's going to wrap around his head again. Lord in heaven. Yes, it is. Look at you. You're going to have a little hat, buddy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little hem. So I'm going to do a little bit of glue all the way across here, and I'm going to fold it over. So yeah, Reno was a fun place to work. I know you might be thinking wildfires, but yeah, when you're a young girl and you're a reporter, that's like what you want. You want to cover those crazy stories. I was that girl. I was like, any kind of breaking news, send me. And yes, there were times where I was in danger. Had a gun pulled on us one time. That was kind of fun. Said nobody. And then after that, moved to Louisville, Kentucky. And Kentucky's an interesting little market because it's fun. They have the Kentucky Derby. My first year, I covered the Kentucky Derby. I covered it on Millionaires Row. Got to go to the millionaire parties, got to meet the celebrities. I've met Al Roker. I met Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey when they were married. You remember that show where she was like, is tuna really tuna? Or is it chicken of the sea? Remember that? That's when they were huge. And they were such a cute little couple. Celebrity does something to you, I think. because I think they actually did like each other. Um, Met In Sync. Oh God, I got to meet one of In Sync's men, Chris Kirkpatrick. The one I don't necessarily like the most, but still was fun. Um, so yeah, and I was pregnant. I got pregnant with my son, and so I was pregnant for that whole season. So unfortunately, I couldn't go out and really enjoy the scene. And then the next year, I covered it from the infield, which is basically like the cheapest tickets you can get. The ground, you're on the inside of the track. It's smelly. You have porta potties. Like, it's just complete opposite of what the celebrity gets to see of Kentucky Derby. So yeah, needless to say, my first year I spent hours covering what was going on with the Kentucky Derby, and then my second year I literally was at the Kentucky Derby for like 20 minutes just to get enough video and interviews. Grabbed the first 3 drunk people that I could and got out of there. And then 9/11 happened. And actually, I covered Kentucky Derby after 9/11, because 9/11 was the reason why I was like, there's got to be more to life than just being a reporter. And that's when I got pregnant. So I might be a little off on my timeline. But 9/11 happened. I covered it from the Pentagon. And yeah, it changed my life. It changed my trajectory. It really did change like my focus. Like, I really thought I was going to be like the next big CNN reporter. I didn't care anything about that after 9/11. And then I got offered a job to go to Syracuse for this company. And I remember telling my agent, don't ever send my tape anywhere where there's snow. And he sent it to Syracuse. And I got to Syracuse, and the boss there at the time, such a great guy, Ron Lombard, he could sell, him and Sean McNamara, 2 guys I really, really love and respect. They could sell ice to an Eskimo. So here I was up in Syracuse, New York, working for this company, and bought a house, thought we were gonna, retire there, and things happened, and the company had a consolidation. So I ended up moving to Albany, and that's where I've been with the company ever since. I've been with this company for almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years next year. Can you believe that? All right, so what I've done here is I put just a line of glue, and I'm covering over to make like a triangle. And I'm just making sure it's going to be nice and settled. I feel like it should be fine. I don't know, this is velvet, so I don't want it to fall apart. Yeah, see, like this did not stick, so let's try it again. One more time. I'm worried about getting my fingers caught in the glue. Have you ever gotten your fingers caught in the glue? It's not fun. So yeah, my career has taken me everywhere. But like the reason why I started a YouTube channel too is like how I got started on YouTube. I actually had a podcast, and it was called Success with Jody Kenny, because I wanted to have like an outlet. Look at this. This does not want to hold. Velvet. Is this going to be the death of me? I wanted to have an outlet where people can know more about me separate from TV, because when you're in TV, you read scripts, and that's basically what people know about you. But thank you, Charmaine, I do have an interesting career. When you're a person and you don't get an opportunity to like just tell people more about you, your personal life and who you are, and you know, really at the end of the day, I want to have an opportunity to share who I am. Um, that's why I started the YouTube channel. When I started the podcast, I wanted to give success tips and share some of the experiences I have. I am upset with this fabric. Fabric's making me mad. I need fabric glue for this one. His hat's not going to want to stay together with this. So lesson being learned right now. With each gnome, I'm learning something new. I don't feel like velvet likes to stick to glue sticks. But I wanted to have an outlet for people to, you know, see my other side, and I'm, you know, that I'm fun and I enjoy creating and that I'm a mom. So yeah, that's why I started the YouTube channel. But when I started the podcast, I wanted to give success tips because a lot of people ask me, you know, how do you do this? How do you speak in public? You know, and really it's just about practice. It just really is. You know, you got to get more comfortable. If you're not comfortable doing it, of course you're not going to be at ease. You know what I mean? All right. This is his hat. So now what I need to do is I'm going to put a little, I think I'm going to put a, I want to put a little fuzzy ball on top of his hat. Oh, this is cute. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it. All right. I think we're going to do that. We're going to give him a sparkle hat. Should I do two? What do you think? Should I do two or one? I think I'm going to just do one. All right. Here we go. Going back in with the needle. Rasha, look away. Look away, girl. Getting ready to do some poking. Gotta get moving. I'm doing a lot of talking, not a lot of crafting. It's getting sunny out, but it's still snowing. I wonder, is it gonna snow all day? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna tie a little knot on the bottom. Gonna go through the hat. Going through the blue and the fabric. Okay, go through the little bonbon here. There we go. It's cute because it's got a little bit of sparkle on it. Oh, it's gonna snow till midnight? My aunt told me that it was gonna snow and I was like, what? Like, and here I am, I work in news. I guess I didn't pay attention to the weather forecast. Hopefully it doesn't snow too much because I really don't want to have trouble going to work. I can't wait to take off some time. My kids, my two college kids are coming home from college this week. I'm so excited. I'm going to be so filled with joy. They just really do make me happy. I miss them so much. I don't know how parents are just like, yep, my kid's in college, don't care. I miss my kids so much. They're so fun and they're really great people. So I love hanging out with them, and I love the noise in the house when they're arguing. My hubby gets stressed out when they argue and yell, and my son runs down the stairs. Bang, 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 bang. I love it. I do. I mean, I do spend a lot of my time trying to like be a peacemaker. Because somebody's always arguing in our house, but I don't care. I really love it. For those of you who are moms of college kids, I'd love to know how you do it. Are you stressed, or are you okay with them being gone? I Snapchat my kids several times a day. That's funny because my son, when he was gone his first year of college, you know, I kind of like really didn't want to like interrupt him. Isn't that weird? I didn't want to interrupt him. So like, I didn't bug him that much, and I didn't, you know, like I wanted him to figure it out. And then now he's in his third year. I don't care. I snap him until he Snapchats me back. And my husband asked my son, why do you talk to mom daily? He doesn't really talk to me, he just sends me pictures. Why do you send pictures to mom every day? He goes, because she won't stop bugging me until I send her one. Yes, that's me. I am the helicopter mom. Whatever. I am who I am. Love me or leave me. Right? Be unapologetically you. Yes, we got a little. Okay, let's do some stuffing. We're getting, we are rounding the back stretch. We are making our way to the end of this gnome, and then I'm gonna let you guys go and have a great day. Watch my friend Nikki Terry Styles video if you need to get your thrift fix on today and I didn't give it to you, which I apologize, but you know, listen, it's just where I am in my phase of life, and this is about life. It's not about, you know, fake life. This is about real life. I'm a mom of 3 kids trying to make it happen with my husband, my pesky dog. I don't know where my cat went. I actually have 2 cats. Pickles is an inside cat. And then we actually initially had Boo. Boo is a, we just got her outside. She was a free cat. She was a kitty of a mom who had babies outside my work. And so we rescued the babies. Babies were so tiny. They were like maybe not even a couple weeks old. But the mom was, you know, a feral mom. And so we were trying to catch the mom. I don't know if they ever caught the mom, but we caught the babies, and I ended up taking one of, there were 3? No, there were 4. I took one of the 4. And yes, please. Okay, Tarasha, thank you so much for tuning in. Thumb up the video, please, for sure. Enjoy church. I'm sorry I didn't finish this. I'll make sure I post a picture for you later. But so look at, we're having a splitting problem with the glue. So I'm gonna have to probably use some fabric glue on this, but I'm gonna just keep going for now. And I will fix this after we're done, so that way y'all could see. And I can actually use this thing. Especially this one's gonna be a gift. This one, why is this one giving me the hardest time? Whoa, ha, cha, 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 cha. OMG, why are you giving me a hard time? I feel like I should have like connected the inside of the fabric first and then done a nice seam on the outside. This one cannot be messed up. I might have to get my daughter down here to figure it out. Maybe we can do it with like some like ribbon on top of it. He's gonna be so cute, stop it. All right, here we go. So this is the most challenging part, is to just make sure that his hat's gonna fit him properly. So I'm gonna do the back first. I'm gonna glue the back because I have like a little extra like point right here. I'm gonna glue that. So I have a point where it's connected. Get in there, glue stick. There we go. So I'm just giving him a little bit of glue back here. And then we're gonna connect. And then we're gonna connect. You went through separation anxiety with your youngest at college. Oh. Hi, good morning, we're on live.
I know, hello.
There's my baby. Aww.
That's cute.
Thank you. I'm having a hard time with the velvet. Did you have a hard time with the velvet sticking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had to hold it for a long time.
Yeah, so I have to go. So this is my daughter Anissa. Say hi.
Hello.
Sleepyhead just woke up.
It's very early.
It's very early. It's 10:12.
Yes, that's early, Mommy.
Oh, it's early? Oh, thank you so much, hey sis. Your comments really mean a lot to me. Yeah, I think I just have to do whatever makes me happy, because if it makes me happy, I think you all will resonate with that. And, you know, frankly, we all have busy lives and we all have families, and, you know, like we can connect on that level. So what I'm doing is I'm just gluing down the gnome hat as we speak. I'm just going like kind of like side to side. He is going to be a stinking cutie, but I'm going to have to figure out a way to hide some of this glue. I'm like really shellacking the glue on this because I'm afraid the velvet doesn't want to stick. I always make that sound too when my hairdresser's doing my hair and she gets too close to my like scalp right here. I'm like, ha cha cha cha. She makes fun of me, but God, it's hot. Okay, we're almost, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so stinking cute, guys. I am going to carefully get this. So basically I'm like squishing the body underneath the brim of the hat. So that way the hat is kind of like covering everything. See this glue line? I don't like that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to. All right, this is the challenging part. I have it facing towards me, but just give me a second and I'll show you. I'm actually gluing over the beard and the top of the nose, the top and side of the nose. Get in there. Come on, girl. Oof. This velvet's very difficult to work with. I should have picked a fabric that I knew. This fabric is so hard. Woo! That's getting caught to my fingers. I'm just trying to put the fabric over the edge. This is the most challenging part, is like getting it over that last bit so you make sure it sticks. This is going to be really cute once it's done. Hot. It's really hot. Okay, get in there. All right, so this is our guy. I'm gonna do a little cleaning up of him, but I think he's gonna come out really good. He's so cute. This will be really nice. I need to do a little bit of cleaning up from his, like a little bit of experience with the glue. Like once it sticks a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And there we go. It's easy to make a gnome. They're fun. You just gotta work with your little bit of challenges, whether it's the fabric or whatever, but it's so cute. I hope you enjoyed tuning in with me. Don't forget, I love the velvet hat too, and it's so cute. It's just the velvet's really difficult to work with. You know, just a hint. But don't forget to like and subscribe. I really, truly appreciate you being here. I am going to try to finish this up. I'll finish it up later today, and then I'll post a picture on the community chat, and you guys could, you know, tell me what you think. But I really had a good time with this, and I really had a great time chatting with you. I think I'm gonna go get some breakfast now, maybe a new hot cup of coffee, and start my day. And I hope that you had a great time. I am going to go and start my day. I love you so much. Have a great week. Bye. He's giving you a kiss. Mwah.